Hey gang, it's Lisa Adams again from Fresh Air Careers, and I wanted to just give you a couple pieces of some information about career myths. I'm finding out there a lot these days that I've got a lot of clients that are working on off these career myths, and I'm going to go through two of them right now, and I want you to let me know which one you think you live by. Maybe we'll hit some more. I know there's a lot more out there, but let's start with two. All right, the first career myth that I see out there from most professionals these days is that their career has to be everything. It has to encompass all their needs, their values, their passion, their legacy, financial rewards, recreational reward, every possible reward that they can think of would be in their career. And I want to state that that's a myth. And of course, I think I brought my explanation over the top of it. But we want to have that is a myth, because a career is a wonderful thing to do. It is our work. It is what we do on a regular basis. We want to enjoy it and be fulfilled by it, but we don't want it to be the total fulfillment of everything that we've done, because we can do that in other parts of our life. Okay? The second career myth that I see out there is that work is just work. That's why they call it work. My job is something just to pay the bills. I don't live for my work. I go to work, do it, and come home. So basically, work is drudgery. So I'm going to explain two different myths, one from each extreme, and there's a whole bunch of myths in the middle of that, but let's start with those two. And why I bring up these myths is because the perception is, if you're living by these myths, and what I'm seeing out there is that people are making ineffective and wrong career decisions based on the premises of these myths. That if work is just work and it's just drudgery, well, then I'm just going to take any old job. And they're not going to put the effort in to really deciding on what makes them happy. What kind of work is it that would be fulfilling for them? So what kind of work would be fulfilling for you? I want you to figure that out. And so that's what the second myth. You got the drudgery. It's not enticing. It's not exciting. It's not something you want to do for the rest of your life. But it may be there's a nice balance between these two. It isn't that work is horrible and is ineffective and that's all we ever do, because we really should enjoy what we do. And we should find it as a good responsibility, as something that we can produce, we can help others. But on the flip side, it shouldn't be the be-all to end-all. So there has to be a nice balance between what your career intentions are and your career direction and your career work-life balance. So you may have a real passion for kids in Haiti, and you know what? That can be your community work outside of work. Maybe sometimes there's a wonderful chance to do that tie-in. I had a wonderful client who was able to take a project where he could do his work for a few months in Haiti and totally loved it, and did his community work and helped support the orphanage that they help support over there through their church. So that's one way of being able to tie things together, but that doesn't always happen. So share the wealth amongst all the different aspects of your life: the recreation, friends, family, your mental self, your physical self, your spiritual self. Share the wealth with all the things that you love to do, and that will make a life worth living and a life that's fulfilled. So don't believe those two myths, and I'll probably talk some more about some other myths in the future. But if you have your favorite myths, and that you maybe live by a different career myth, let me know what that is. Or if either of these two career myths resonate with you, let me know that too. I'd love to hear from you. And this is Lisa Adams from Fresh Air Careers, and talk to you again soon.